Welcome, dear listener. Thanks for coming back. If you've been here before, and thanks for finding me if this is your first visit. I appreciate that. I really do. Thanks for coming and doing some pondering with me. I appreciate it. It's really kind of wonderful that you'll spend some of your precious time with me as we explore some things of interest that we should ponder upon. And today I have a really one that I'm really excited about. It's something totally new, totally different. And so I'm just really kind of excited to tap into it and get into it. I'll tell you where I found it. There is a fellow on YouTube named Tom Campbell, and he is a physicist, and he's been doing psychic research. You may have heard that a lot of people have been saying that the world we live in is like a computer simulation, and that's what we're playing here. I'm not going to get too much into it, but it's interesting. And so he has a place you can go. It's called Tom's Park, and it's a place where you can go to expand your intuition, to learn things. You can learn paranormal things. You can just learn to feel, just do adventures. It's kind of a very interesting place. So I bought the book and I read it and I have started and I'm on day 11. And it's different. It's different. It's, of course, it's journey work, going on journeys, but it's been strange, interesting, but still not the usual thing. I'm always really looking for some big information, and I do have to kind of realize there's going to be just days where you're just going to journey and you're just going to go for the experience. But this happened in one of the times I did it. So try, and for some reason I looked at my notes and I can't quite find it because I do automatic writing when I'm doing journeys, and usually I transcribe it, but I'm not going to do this because that's every day, and that's just like overkill. So I went somewhere and someone I was talking to, I think it might have been up on a hill. I went up to meet someone on like in China and the Middle East, not no the Far East. They have pagodas up in the hills, and someone there is you can go talk to, like a Buddha or a monk. So I met someone up there, and this is what he said, and it's like, okay, so what is this? Okay, I got my note here, so I make sure I say it the right way. So, what he said is, what is the answer for the question I need to ask at this time? Ho ho, whoa. I mean, that's just like, wow, that is twisted, deep, kind of. So, what do you want to call it? Whoa, two sides. I can't quite describe it. What is the answer for the question I need to ask at this time? So, you want to come with me and let's explore this? Let's ponder a little bit on this. Okay. So, in my reading, I have a format for reading. So, I thought, what better place to go to but the cards that I've developed for myself? And also, this time, my little bag of runes carved within my friend Sycamore Tree wants to come forward. So, I'm looking for a question that is going to provide the answer that I need right now at this time. And so, as we go through this, feel into what we're discovering here, and maybe, hopefully, you will get something too. So, what is the answer for the question that you need to ask at this time? All right. All right, take a deep breath on that. I've got my candle, got a candle burning in the background. I got some incense here. Let's kind of clear the space. Here's my favorite incense. It's called Diamond. And let's just kind of clear our space that we are creating together, with our intention to get some guidance on this question. Not to totally know it would be nice, probably not, but of time to move forward with it. All right, let me just put this back here. Oh, get all over me. That just is so lovely. All right, first I'm going to pull a rune. I'm just going to jiggle them around in there. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. And then hands within. And I'm waiting to see. It's like a big tangle. I'm going to kind of see inside here. Look at all those beautiful, beautiful pieces of wood that the sycamore tree had shared with me. So I'm just kind of wiggling within and to see where my fingers want to grab and what wants. Oh, here it is. It just kind of, it came like this within my fingers, like this. They just kind of scooped around it. So that is our beginning. We will start there. Let's take a peek. Well, who is this? Oh, wow. This is really intriguing because I have one right here on my table. So this is the rune that came forward. And look at this. Doesn't this look like a hoof? The hoof of an animal? I find that was really, we're on our path. We need to walk strong. And the rune here looks like a bee. It's called Berkana. And it's the rune of birth and beginnings. It represents the birch tree, which is interesting, which is usually the first tree that populates ground when a forest has been destroyed, because then the leaves and the branches fertilize the ground that's been burnt and allows for new birth. So something new. Oh, this is how cool this is, because this is something new that I've never done this before. So I'm glad I can share this with you, that we can see where it takes us. So, okay, something new, a new beginning. Maybe for my answer is to do something different, but we will see. We will see. What else is over here? I also wanted to see what my handy dandy cheat sheet of all the things that's been shared to me over the years for Berkana or Birok. The Northumbrian name is Birok, and Berkana, I think there's another name too, Berkano. Uh, it came to me as the boundaries, breaking the rune of breaking boundaries. Wow. And also a little bit about land rights. It's also feminine. It also has big feminine energy because, of course, with birth, the women are the ones that give birth. But land rights too. We had done some work with land spirits. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of weaving a few little tidbits that we've done together. Okay, so here's my beautiful cards that I love so much. I have to figure out how to get these printed and published and get it out, that if anybody would like to use this, not quite to that point yet, but they are here when the time is right. Oh, there's something. See something to shift it there? And how many? There's two of them. Okay. So this kind of a cream color, and then a gray one is the second. So no, the cream is first, the gray is second. So we always go one for the physical top layer, and then we go one deeper, and then really the deepest. So let's go for the deepest. So let's get some deepest information for this quest, for this pondering, to understand what this question holds for all of us. That was a little funky there, but it didn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. It's still kind of sticking out though. One more depth. We want a card of depth. One of depth, please. Get a little. One more card, please, for some deeper information. We're looking really for two things. We're looking for a question and for the answer, but in the reversed way. Oh, here we go. So you can see this one. There she be. All right, and that's our depth. All right. So I will put these down here and I will show you them first, and then we will connect into them and read what they mean. Okay, so the first card that came up was mirror. That's really interesting. So this is on our level. Companions are the elements. Okay, the elements are within our realm here. And rise above with Akashic Goblin, number 5. Akashic records hold everything. When I go to work with the Akashic records, the librarian is a goblin, kind of like Harry Potter. Like they have in the where they have their money in the bank, Gringotts, they have all goblins there. So I have a goblin there too. So this is our top layer. Okay, so, and then going down a little bit deeper. Oh, it's Mimir. I love Mimir. He's my favorite. Here he is. He is an uncle of Odin. And in the wars between the Aesir, which are Odin and most of those gods, Thor, Frigg, and all those, there was a war between the Vanir, and that would be like Freya and Frey, and they had to give hostages to either side, and so this Mimir went to be the hostage to the Vanir, and I don't remember the whole story, but it ended up he did something or said something, and they cut his head off. And then he's now in one of the roots of the world tree, Mimir's Brunner. And so you can go to him, and because he knows everything. He's very wise. I think that's what got him in trouble, being a wise guy. And so I visit him. He's very much, what he likes is he's only a head. So I go and I brush his hair out for him and I braid it for him. And that, because you have to give him something to get information. Odin gave one of his eyes for information. So that's a little much for me, but I'll come and brush his hair. I love to brush hair. All right. So, and that's how perfect this is, going into the deep, because it's going down into the well. I love this. And then the deepest deep, is a coven. Your coven. Coven is just a group that you are so connected to. And it could be, a witch's coven, but it could just be, certain friends, different friends that connect you. Who's the companion? Oh, the bees. Her coven is the bees. She works with them. How gorgeous is that? And what else is in here? What number is this? This is number 3. Okay, 3, a coven of 3. All right. Okay. Let us begin. All right. So I'm just looking at this card here. I'm looking at the mirror. And what we have here is scrying. Scrying is a beautiful way to connect and look. You can do scrying in a mirror. I'm sure as a kid, you might probably have done this. I did it, where you go into a dark room with a mirror and you'd, do a little chanting in the mirror and scare yourself because something would appear. And then, or you can do that in a bowl of water, and you can, drop some oils or some herbs to have on the surface or underneath, and then look within and ask your questions. Okay, so what is the answer for the question I need to ask at this time? So is this saying that this is where I should ask, that I should go in a mirror, that I should do some scrying? It also connects with the Akashic Goblin, which of course is the Akashic records, because everything is there. Everything that happens before, now, and moving forward is written within there. Rise above with the Akashic Goblin. So it's almost, it feels more like not being in the physical realm, not being just who you are, to more connect with your higher self. I think something with the higher self is here. And it also was in the elements. It is beautiful to work with the elements where you ask each one for whatever the question may be. Oh, I wonder, should we be asking the elements, and then weave what they share. Oh, I like that. I also have the rune Lagaz here, and this is the rune of water, and this is the symbol for the element of water. So waters are emotions, um, because the emotions are the way you tap into your higher self, because that's the way your higher self can talk to you through your emotions. So when something's going on, you feel what emotion are you feeling? And like the question, with this question here, I felt excitement. I felt something new, which is Berkana, the rune Berkana. And this is from last week. I got this last week. So it's been kind of sitting with me for a little bit. Um, uh, so it was that excitement of trying to figure something out, trying to look at all the angles and see with it. So with the talking to the elements, it is the four angles: north, south, excuse me, east and west. So it is kind of a nice, and then I'm in the center. Let's just see what else, because there's more information on the back to what this might help. Who am I within this card? So who am I is commitment. I like that. Commitment to go through and follow it to the end, to not just, oh, I don't know, I guess I don't know. I'll just let it be, or I'll do it tomorrow. So commitment. Well, we're committed now. We need to finish this and figure out what it is. And the magic was scrying, and the shadow is conflict. So conflict feels like it's conflict within, conflict with insecurity, like I don't know what I'm doing. What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. What is this? But in a good way. I'm not going to give up. I want to work through it. It'd be so much fun if you were here with me, because then we can bounce ideas off each other. That's one thing about having a little group, or about having the coven. Here's the coven. Having that coven of people to bounce what you understand, what you get. We all look like we did colors with Poe the other previous video, and so everybody is going to have a different answer to red. And if you all put all our reds together, oh my gosh, what a big pile of juicy, delicious information to work with. It's a self-discovery. Look to self first in a conflict. Oh, that's nice. Instead of blaming somebody else, look to see what's your involvement in a conflict first. Get yourself settled. Are you, being helpful in the conflict, or are you making it worse? Or did you start it? Sometimes it needs to be started, but maybe that's really kind of an interesting thing. I'm kind of like opening up all these bits of weaving, and we've got kind of all these threads started. So then we're going to see how we can weave them together into that one nice little braid of the answer we're looking for. All right. Okay, so that is some good information. I'd like to kind of talk to the elements, but let's go a little deeper first, because I could do a journey. Maybe we'll do the journey together and go see what the elements have to say. So I feel that that's kind of a little path we can go. But let's go a little deeper now. So that was kind of on the surface where the elements reign, where we reside right now in this lifetime. And now let's go under the surface, kind of down into the roots. We're not going all the way down deep into the center of the earth, but we're going kind of into the roots, where this dear Mimir lives within his well. And his companion is the ancients. So he is one of the oldest gods. He's very, very ancient, and he has seen so much. His guidance is to remember with the monk. So he is a monk. He lives alone. He's a hermit. He lives alone. And He's not an easy person to approach because if you don't give him something good, um, you could have some repercussions. I haven't had any problems with him, but some have said that there could be, he gets angry, gives you false information. So he's a really good one to make friends with. But he is a hermit. And we're all hermits in a sense because we still are only still ourselves. I am a hermit within my body. So that I am, no one can come inside my body. I can go and journey places, but that's going out and invite in. But in essence, really, I'm the only one that lives within this body. So I am a hermit kind of a thing, kind of a thing. I'm a thing here in this realm. Who am I? Wishes and desires. Okay. That really fits really good with the question because what is the answer for the question I need to ask at this time? Because it is something, wanting something, wanting a desire or a wish. So it's helping that way so it is something I want that because I want the answer, but I have to find the question first. There's healing with this. What is the bottom? What is in the bottom of my cup? Oh, okay. So he lives within the well down in the bottom. This scrying bowl has a bottom in its bowl or cup. Oh, and our last card has a bowl too of honey. So something is in the depths. I should really be writing this down, shouldn't I? A cup. So there's cup, elements, something new, excitement. Kind of get some key words here to weave into the end. The shadow is, I don't know what I want. Oh, that is a big question sometimes I have. And that totally feels kind of what this question is about because you don't know. So many times I know I want something, I'm looking for something, but I don't know what it is. So this is maybe helping me to find those things that I want that I don't know. Let's see, Mimir's burning well. It's a sacrifice for what you desire. So you have to give up something. You have to give something up to get what you want. You can't really have it all. And if you have too much, it can get overwhelming. Like right now, my basement is a little full of junk. So it's time. I took a big load of frames to Goodwill. So it's time to unload and let somebody else use some things that I am not going to use. And I still have a lot more left. So is there a sacrifice? I think that's kind of important. Is there a sacrifice to this question? What do I wish for that I am not aware of? Okay, another good question that is just another way of saying the question that we're working on. Oh, and this one, oh, I love this one. This one is really, really cool. Ask why 3 times. I find that really interesting. So you have if you got the question, you ask for the question and get an answer, but then you say why 3 times. So you'll say why once, get another answer, why, answer, why, answer. So and that's actually, we got 3 layers. So we're almost tapping into the 3 layers. Oh, I love that connection. Why 3 times? That's what this spread, because when you have different ways of putting your cards and reading your cards and stuff, it's called a spread. So this is kind of my spread, my why 3 times spread. I love that. All right. And that is what Mimir wanted to share. So that's his guidance. So here's another one. Should we go visit Mimir and ask him? This is, where did I see? And this woman here is coming to share with him in the picture. She's bringing little teapots. So she's bringing tea for him. So that's kind of cool. All right. Let's just kind of ponder on that for a minute, because that is really a lot of information. Am I feeling the answer in the question? There's a lot of answer there. But what was the question? Not sure yet. Okay, let's look at the last card, the coven. So here's the coven. This is a nice little old lady. She's works with the bees and they share their honey with her. This looks like a big, kind of a big crazy one up here, but she doesn't seem unhappy by it. So maybe this is the one to scare away the unwanted who come to try to take her honey, but she's friends with them. The companions of the bees. This is water. This is a card to create with. So you create with a stone druid bard. Druidry is really beautiful. They are so connected to the world, the elements. So that's kind of leads us back to the elements, connecting to the earth, to what the earth shares. Who am I in this one? Inspiration. Yes, because the Druids have a word awen, and that means inspiration, and muse to help do things. So, do we need a muse within this? I'll put muse down. That's such a beautiful word. Healing is love. Love, love, love conquers everything. All the different kinds of love. The shadow is being stuck. So we're just a little stuck right now. I just wonder what you're feeling from this, what you're getting. But a little stuck, not quite seeing the whole picture here. And the magic is the sweetness and joy. Being in the right place at the right time. That's really important because that's called a synchronicity, or kind of part of a synchronicity. Synchronicities can be many more things. This could actually be a synchronicity that each one of these has like a bowl. He's got his well. There of all of how many cards? I think I have 78 cards. 3 cards I pulled all have a bowl in them, which is very interesting. Yeah, we did have the cup here, the cup and water. So this is very tied to the water. And what else is this little card sharing? That's about it. That's about it. All right. All right. Okay. So I think we should do a journey. We have so much information here that it's time to go and do a journey together. So where are we going to go? We are going to go to Mimir's well. So we'll go down to Mimir's well and we will talk to him. And we'll explain to him our quandary and ask him for a little guidance of how to answer this question. And from there, I think we should go and then ask all the elements. We'll do the 4 elements. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right. So you can do this too. So hopefully you have your piece of paper with you and a pencil to write down. I need a little drink. And let's take a deep breath and just kind of get comfortable. I'm going to get my traveling stone. Did you get a traveling stone? Remember, the traveling stone contains all of your journeys. It remembers it all. And so every time you make another journey goes into it, it makes it easier and it makes it a clearer path, a wonderful path. Okay. So we are going to start by taking a deep breath first. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel your feet flat on the floor, connecting to Mother Earth, keeping you nice and grounded here in our reality. And then feel Mother Earth's energy coming up into your heart, your center, your cauldron of you, and mix her energy there together. And now feel the planets, the universe from above, all sending their beautiful energy down through your crown chakra, the middle of the top of your head, and down into your cauldron. And mix it there too. So we have a beautiful, beautiful cauldron, potion, spell of you, the universe, and Mother Earth. A little 3 coven. Interesting, beautiful. I love it. All right, so now we're going to find ourselves standing on that hill overlooking the Norway fjord. We're way up high on a grassy hill. You can feel the strong breeze coming off the water, and it's really cool because it is in the north, but it's beautiful and you feel comfortable, but you enjoy how it flows through your hair and brushes at your clothes. Now I want you to turn around. Oh, first off, look down and find your divine center cord, for it is there waiting for you to keep you safe. So pick it up and tie it firmly to your waist. All right. Now turn away from the ocean and see over the hill, there is the world tree. So run down the hill as fast as you can through the tall green grass. You can run as fast as you want, just like the wind. And to the river, you're quickly there, jumping from big stone to stone to cross the river. Then up through the forest, a path that leads straight through it, over to another hill, and up on the top of this hill is the world tree Yggdrasil. And walk up and stand before her. And as you're standing there, notice from your left, you hear some thumping, and here comes the blue hares. They protect the world tree from anyone who might come to do naughties. And so they come and they circle you, and they're looking you up and down because they have never seen you before. They know me, so they greet me warmly, but they're assessing you. Are you safe to come? And I see everybody start to cheer. So you are welcome. So they kind of open the circle, and then you can look at the world tree. I mean, she is beautiful. She's huge, huger than any tree. She goes up like the Empire State's Building, and she's big, big and full of branches with a big, thick trunk. So I want you first off to look and see what kind of a tree is she to you. Everybody, she appears differently. Traditionally, she's an ash tree or a fir tree. But take a moment now and see what kind of tree is Yggdrasil manifesting for you. Okay, write that down because that is a special connection between you and her. Now look to the base of her and you will see there are three giant roots. There's one in the middle, and that one goes to the Nornir sisters. They are the weavers of past, present, and future, uh, and fate. To If you're looking at the tree to your left, is is the root that leads to Nidhogg. Nidhogg, he is a big serpent that nibbles at the roots of the tree. And in the old days, they used to think he was killing the tree and trying to destroy it. But in reality, he nibbles all the dead branches and all the fungus and parasites that are attached to the roots. So he really actually keeps them clean. But the root to the right, that is Mimir's root. That is Mimir's Brunner. So walk over to the root and you can see there's a little cave just underneath it. So walk over to the cave and sit down and you can slide all the way down the root, deep down into the dark, the beautiful, rich earth. But there is a light below and you can see it. It's gorgeous. It's calling you, and lickety split, you pop out onto a sandy land, and there is a big, beautiful well in front of you. The well will look different to you. I know what mine looks like. So go and walk over to the well. Now, there is something that, as you recall, you have to give him a gift. So you, in your pocket, feel into your pocket, and there is a gift for him. So pull it out and see what it is that you've brought to him, and then we will call to him. So go to the edge and call to him, Mimir, we need your guidance. Please come and help us. You say it too, and watch as he comes up, and up his head comes, and you can see from his features he was a mighty Viking warrior. with his beard braided, long hair, tattoos, hair of gray now, and big, beautiful blue eyes. So I will speak for us, Mimir. We have come to ask for guidance on our question. And I bring you a gift. Today I don't have time because I have guests with us, but I will brush your hair next time. But here is a gift, and I offer it to him. And what it is this big, beautiful bead that we can weave within his hair next time I come. So I put it down on the edge. Now, please offer your gift to him. And he is thanking us for that. And he is ready for the question. So the question, Mimir, is what is the answer for the question I need to ask at this time? Or we, each of us. But um, let's have it be a question for all of us that we need to ask. So I'm looking for the question that is going to give me the answer. So let's take a few minutes and we'll listen. You listen for what he shares with you because that is your question, and I will get my question. All right, enjoy the moment. Okay, I hope that was enough time for you. I've got my answer from Mimir, and it's quite interesting. I will share because this is a sharing place. And if you want to share yours, please do. So that he gave me a little rhyme, and this is what he said: birds are blue, so are you. Sing your question, that will be true. Oh my gosh, that is really kind of beautiful. I really love that. And I'm totally going to try it. So when I have a question, I should sing and sing it. And then my answer will come. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. I hope yours are that beautiful too. That is really nice. Well, let's thank Mimir. Mimir, thank you. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. Blessings. And away he goes back down into his waters. Now we need to go back up. So go back up where the tunnel was and sit on the tunnel and find yourself slurped right up. Up you go, just like you slid down. Up, 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 twisting around the root all the way up to the top and to pop right out from under the tree. And now let's walk back ways from Yggdrasil. And the rabbits, the hares are still sitting there. So thank them. Thank you, blue hairs, for taking care of Yggdrasil and for being my friend. Thank you, Yggdrasil, for sharing all your great knowledge and all the adventures that are to be held and hold upon you. Now let's run down the hill, jump over the river on the big stepping stones and up the tall, cool green grass, I was going to say, to the top edge, the cliffside overlooking the sea, the great endless sea. One more little thing. Let's do it. The elements were so kind of important in this. I really kind of enjoyed that with all the sharings. Let's just do a little quick more talking with the elements. So sit down in the grass. Just enjoy, feel the coolness, the softness, feel it tickle as the winds are still blowing. And we're going to call out to each of the directions for one word of guidance. So, within what our answer was and what the answer, because I really got a question. Mimir really didn't give me an answer, but it did show me where it is. So let's ask for the answer this time. Elements, please. Okay. So let's just kind of put your hands on your heart and let's call up to out to north. North 3. Please give me one word that would be the answer to the question that I have received from Mimir. And now listen. And take whatever the word is, the first thing. Okay, let's think to the east, turn to the east where the sun rises. Thank you, North 3. And east, Ostri, please share a word for us for our question of an answer. Thank Ostri, East. Thank you, East, for that word. Appreciate it. Let's turn our attention to the south, where the warmth is, the heat. South, Sundri, please share a word for us on our quest here. Thank you, Sundri. Thank you, the sun. Thank you, the south. And our last direction is west. And west is where the water is, where the sun sets. Vestri, please share a word for us, for me. Thank you, Vestri, the west. And north is the air, element of air. East is earth. South is fire. And west is water. Thank you, elements. Thank you, directions. We appreciate this information from you. I'll speak of that later. Now it's time to untie your divine centered cord. Take a deep breath in, and with a deep breath out, find yourself here, back in your home, back in your cozy place. You feel refreshed and energized from what you have just experienced. Takfila, thank you. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got some interesting guidance. For me, I want to say the north is air and the east is earth, but traditionally it's the opposite. The earth is north and the air is east. That just doesn't connect to me, so I do it the way I do it, and you can feel into it too. Feel how those directions feel to you. So you have 4 lovely words. I'll share mine. I was just reading them because if you put them together in a little sentence, they might make some sense. Mine was clear eyes, path run. Clear eyes, path run. That's the answer to birds are blue, so are you. Sing your question, that will be true. Clear eyes, path run. So with clear eyes, I can see my path. I love that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this ponderings. That was really interesting. I had no idea where that was going to go, what was going to come, but I had fun. That was very much fun. Thanks for joining me. I so appreciate your time. I hope you have a good day. I hope to see you in some more videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more, because it reaches out more people, but then I'll be in your on your list. All right. Talk via. Take care. Enjoy. Blessed be.